Hi guys, Shantastic Shine here. I'm doing this week's card reading for my Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Oh, and we have jumpers. And there are 4 of them instead of 3. So, maybe there is a reason. So, this week's card reading is a little bit different since the 4 cards decided to jump together. It's not going to be our normal past, present, future. It's just kind of a storyboard that wanted to show us a message. So the waiting game shows and indicates that we've all been working really hard towards some specific goals. And it's sometimes really important when you have something that you want to grow so beautifully. When you plant those seeds, it takes a lot of time. And now you're just waiting for the results to come into the picture. And the number 2 is really all about those choices and decisions. And in the past, you may have been afraid to make those decisions. But now you're not really being held as a prisoner. And you shouldn't feel the constraints of old ways and old beliefs. And it's really a good time to expect the best. So know that achievement and success are assured in your future, but you have to obtain that confidence, which the sacral chakra is really showing itself to be a reminder of that as well. It's the second chakra, and it's located right below your navel, and it's just really the drive for your emotions, your desires, your creativity, and even your sexuality. And it's also very connected to your solar plexus chakra, which is your confidence and those gut feelings. And since there's some yellow showing here, and that's one of the first things I saw, I'm really drawn to know that it's both not just the sacral, but the sacral and the solar plexus. Especially since right here we have the orange and the yellow showing with the triumph too. And the Triumph card, which is a 7, is just here to show us that the power of your soul is really nudging you forward in whatever it is you were working towards in the beginning. You've been setting new goals, you've been developing all those ideas, you're really just planning your own journey. And when you tap into that guidance and the balance and your own self-control, it's likely to really manifest that triumph feeling in the end. But you have to really be patient. And it's time to focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful result as if it were already happening. When you try to move forward without the balance and direction or the right guidance, it's really easy to just get off your intended divine path and get away from your desired goals. And this card wants to really remind you that you don't have to be alone with all its ups and downs and the challenges that face you. So it's really a time to tap into your knowledge base and your tribe and connect with as many people as you can, because then they'll be able to triumph with you. Now, the patience and planning card is really just a reminder that it's important to be patient, as I said before, and that you have been planning all of this in detail so that you can manifest the perfect outcome. You already know you're going to triumph. You already know that it's just been a waiting game, and you've planned very well for your success. So just be sure that you choose wisely in some of these end decisions, and don't try to rush everything, because it's all about the experience that's happening. It's also just a reminder that good things come to those who wait. It signifies the qualities of the patience and just letting go of control. It's important to also know that the number 7 is here to remind you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even just your personal relationships. Take time to review each area. And as you pause during this period of transition, notice what has worked well for you in the past and what really hasn't. Because that's important, and that's why your universe is making the waiting game so apparent to you. You've been shifting through all of your emotions, your shadows, your lights, to gather what's helped you the most to move forward. So while you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle your potentially difficult, complex decisions, as well as your manifestation of success and abundance, because those are just as important to be able to balance as much as your shadows. So be prepared in the next few weeks to make that big jump. Your waiting game is starting to slowly come to an end so that you can triumph and take everyone to the top with you. And that is my Shantastic Shine card reading for this week. Thanks for checking it out. And you can find more card readings by checking out projectbermudalife.com and going to the card readings tab on the front page.